Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoATV. And this evening we have the GT Academy round 4 at Nurburgring. I am once again joined by my glamorous assistant, BOA Matty. Evening, mate.
Oh, hello there. How are you doing?
Yep,
I wouldn't quite say glamorous, like.
But, all you northeasterners are glamorous. I've seen Geordie Saw.
Oh, dear. That's not a true reflection on them.
But yeah, we're got the GT Academy tonight. 10 guys in GT3, 10 in GT4. So the bottom half of the table are in the GT4s, the top half are in GT3s, getting them ready for the GT Sunday League, GT3 Sunday League, which is also at Nurburgring tomorrow night. You look quite good there tomorrow. I think I could end up racing you tomorrow.
I've just been out on track there and I've had an absolute mess. So
Sweet.
a couple of hours. I'm gonna give it a couple of hours. Let's have a break from it because bad practice is quite damaging. To be fair, if you're constantly taking wrong lines and stuff like that, you kind of get into that rhythm of taking wrong lines. So
sometimes if you start coming off, it's best just to have a little break, walk away from it for half hour, an hour, maybe longer. Sometimes sleeping on it's good as well because that's when your brain turns it into muscle memory and that lot. So,
but it's like last night I was struggling as well, so I come off it quite early last night. In the hope that it would be forgot about today, but no such luck. But
Rick, you're gonna have to let me know on that one, mate. You are the man in the know. Just want to say thank you to Rick for organising all this. This was my idea, but he's definitely done all the work on it. Done an awesome job. It's not an easy job organising new guys. We spent a year doing it, we know.
He's done an absolutely fantastic job, like, so hats off to you, mate. Well done, mate.
And there you go, mate. Job well done. Car number 20 joining now. So yeah, hats off. And also hats off to the BoA boys last night. Got a first win in their team battles last night. Second and third. Awesome by Carpers and Rog. Rog picking up second place. Carpers almost made me... well, I needed the toilet after that race at the end. It was scared the life out of me. But that was awesome race last night. BoA finally picking up full point. Well, not full points. Malone once again. It's getting a bit repetitive. It's getting a bit Hamilton, Schumacher sort of thing at the moment, isn't it? Someone's got to stop him.
Yeah.
So,
maybe some tactics have to come into play. Try and keep him at bay.
Yeah. He's trying to get in front of him. Trying to beat him in quali. CRS
the thing is, once he gets in front, that's it. He's gone.
How do you get in front of Malone? Stop him qualifying. Yeah, also Neil B's making a return after his spell in hospital. So good to see him back out on track. Out in there in the Ginetta. Well, he's out in just jumped back to the pits there as I jumped on board. But yeah, welcome back. Hope you're feeling better, mate. So you don't need to shut up. Keep chatting, mate. Chatting in the chat's good. Get on point of it. Just realise the chat box is not doing what it should be.
Nobody's using the KTM in this league. It doesn't seem to be a very popular choice at all, like in the GT4, does it? The KTM. I think it's just it lacks really badly on top line speed.
Well, I think we I heard that around Brands Hatch it was meant to be like the fastest car. Someone was telling me, but nobody used it last night. So nobody, only one person used the BMW, and he smashed it. I've just noticed we've got another CRS driver in the pack there, Rock Morrow.
Yeah, Rock Morrow. Yeah, he was here last week as well.
I don't actually remember that. That's bad, isn't it? Well, we did have Rightful Chips come up through there. We did have Matt Park, but Matt Park dropped out because of his commitment in the CRS league. So maybe Rock Morrow thinking he can do both. So we do have CRS League following this race. They are at Monza, so it's always an interesting one. We do have Prawn, and I think Sirkos is racing again. So we do have 2 Boa boys in there. I don't remember a banning.
No.
No, the only banning we had was Mover for. We felt really bad giving him a ban, but he held his hands up and he knew he had a bad race last night. That's the first time we've handed out a quali ban. That was Mover for the Pro-Am. So, but yeah, I even got tangled up. He did have a terrible race last week. Bless him.
I've been watching Hodders in this Porsche. He looks really, really, really tidy.
Where is
just a young kid as well?
Yeah, 13 years old. Get set timing. It's been a long session. Just seeing him battling there with a GT4 car, so just getting the overtake done. Yeah, so he's represented BoA a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago in the team battles. Done awesome in the hot stints. So I got a bit overwhelmed, but he still finished the race. He got disconnected during the race, I think, as well, and still got on and finished the race. It's what we love when we see that in BoA. We see it with Rick. You've done it as well, didn't you? With the you quit out in the race, got back in the chat, started chatting, and turned around, and you're back out on track again.
I think it's just the frustration at the time. It just got a bit too much, and then I backed out, and I thought, no, I'll come back.
Do you have any tips for dealing with stress during a race? Is there anything you do to relieve it?
To be honest, mate, I'm struggling with it myself, but
yeah, actually, if anyone knows Matty in the party,
it's just breathing and just trying to forget about it and just get on with the race.
That is key.
The nerves and stuff just turns into frustration, and it turns into anger, and then that's when you make more mistakes.
Yeah, but you cannot drive around this track in anger. This is a horrible track. This is my worst track. I wouldn't say it's horrible. It is hard to get a groove on this track. Every lap just feels different, and this is considerably warmer than our race tomorrow. Our race is probably about 15 degrees cooler, maybe more.
It is a massive challenge to find the grip.
But it's the surface really as well.
Yeah, it's because it's such a smooth surface. It's not very abrasive.
Yeah, and I've noticed with ACC it does make a big difference. I'm just watching Adzinski, got really nice line through that horrible chicane sector 1. It's like someone just plonked it there. It just doesn't look right. It just doesn't feel right, that chicane. Hate it.
It's the slower you go, the faster you are. It's one of them. If you get the flow right and the line right, and then and most importantly the exit onto the straight, you've absolutely nailed it. But
having that delta where it is, notice how much you lose in the exits, at the top end. Like you got to have that going up the hill. You need the top end of them revs to push you up that hill. You don't have it. You just drag in and you lose it. You lose half second in this. So this is quite it's a technical track, but does have a lot of power sections.
Yeah, I mean all week I've absolutely nailed the final chicane, lap after lap after lap, and until last night, I can't do it. I just can't seem to. I don't know if there's something in my setup that I've amended and not counted for that, and it's knocking me off. I need to have a look at it after this race and get it dialed in.
Yeah, I jump on first thing in the morning on a Sunday. Well, clear-headed, get a few laps in. I do not go anywhere near it until 5 o'clock again. And then I'll just make sure my pit strategy is set up, because that's one thing I've learned this season, is your pit strategy is massive.
It is quite crucial.
Yep.
But I'm going for a different pit strategy this week.
So just want to say hi to everyone in the chat. See Axie in there. Looking forward to watching you later, mate. Hope you're all set up for Monza. Evening surf, evening Dutch. Ricky Pink,
Survey.
we've already seen. Yeah, Survey. So I'll be watching him tomorrow night in the pro race. I reckon Mercedes are going to be expected to be pretty strong round here. So Captain Rog could be pulling some points back as well in the Porsche. Porsche's quite handy around this track. So I reckon this and Zandvoort will be Roger's best chance of picking up a win. Ooh.
when I first typed it only give us the number 2, but then when I typed in maybe not, it came up number 1. So
I forgot you.
But I've noticed as well, because the temperatures are cooler nowadays, the performance of the car seems to be a lot better.
Yeah, it's a cleaner air, isn't it? Like the hotter it is, more denser the air is. So, and obviously that's more work for the engine. So when the air's clear, when it's night time, the air's clear and it just runs a lot more smoother, gets more optimal power out of the engine. But there's a bit of a Audi owners club talking to you there. Never go to a dinner with an Audi owner. You're a VW owner, aren't you?
Me, I'm a VW owner, yeah.
Golf. I'm a Fiesta owner.
Yes.
Oh my God, Surf! You could have done this on another time.
Could have done what?
It's come up on my thingy, the words that you shouldn't be used. I don't know if anyone else can see that, but he's blocked words.
No, I couldn't.
Oh no, sweet,
No,
it's just me. Evening race division. Yeah, it must have been just me as admin. So we're just watching the last of the guys coming around now. That's Droid. 17. He's coming around to wrap up these sessions. Should be the end of the session there. So yeah, it's hard to know because there's a lot of new faces in there.
It is.
So I've just noticed it's just lagging
because of
me
the
out.
diversity of it. There is quite a few people drawn out, new people coming in.
What's these hearts about?
I don't know. Seen it on the bits thing.
Legend there, mate. You're gonna have to leave the party. We're streaming. Thank you, mate. Let me lock the party. Is it yours or mine? Is it yours?
I believe it's mine.
Yeah, it is.
Party invite. There we go.
Good evening, Neil. Welcome back, mate. Nice to
Good to
see you.
mate.
What's all the rainbow stuff? This is getting very feminine. Should I say can I say feminine? Will I upset anyone by saying feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine. It is feminine. You got hearts and unicorns.
Right. Well, I'm out of bits.
Okay. We are gender neutral. Whatever that means.
We're also orientation. Oh, what? The game's crashed.
80s and 90s we didn't have gender neutral, and all this is it's all new to me. Yep, that'll do. Yep. So, right, I'm just gonna change. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. You won't be the first or the last. So I'm just gonna jump to the cutscene while I put passwords in, and then we jump back into quali. And we're back again. So Axie saying look out for Rock Morrow in the GT4. Unlucky Axie, I see you got caught up in quite a few incidents last night in the team battles. You did look fast in the week in the BoA GT4 League. But that's it, we're back in. We've got 17 minutes, so just to let you know as well, GT3 boys will get to go out and make their run first. And then after 10 minutes, GT4 can leave the pits and head out on their lap. Yeah, T1 looked terrible last night there, mate. So we're going to jump on board with car 28. Adzinski. He's furthest out on the track. Unfortunately,
this week nailed the first section, didn't he?
Yeah, it takes that apex nice and late. Using all the curb. He has got a nice style through there, whether it's fast. But it doesn't always matter sometimes. Although these half-an-hour races, it is more about pace than anything else, I find. You've got to be on it the whole race. So where are we now? He's just making his way back up the hill after Senna S's. I don't know all the names of these corners yet. Learning Brands Hatch kind of smashed my brain up. I can't believe how many corners there are at Brands Hatch. So he makes his way around the final corner. Going to be the first one to set us up. No, he's not. He's got a few other guys. I get confused with this. It might be because I jumped in afterwards. He might have said they're on the blue lap. So at the moment, Mike Leon's with 57.5. That's pretty rapid, actually. So Mick McNoser just 700ths behind. Hoonigan half a second behind. No one coming towards the line at the moment. They're all sort of bunched up, as you'd imagine. As it's only GT3, only 10 cars out on track at the moment. Yeah, that's something I'm learning at Axie in ACC. Try and keep as far up the grid as possible. People used to think it was a good idea to start at the back. It's not anymore. Because the guys at the back ain't exactly slow anymore either.
The only person I remember getting it right starting at the back was Racing Dutch.
That is true, yep.
He did a fantastic job. There we go.
So we've got still making his way towards the line in the Mercedes. He's 1.6 off the lead at the moment. Then car 96 jumps to first. And then we've got... Oh, I missed that one. Was that 65? Mike Leon's 666 behind McNoser. And then we've got 576 JDB7 in the AlphaTauri colours. He's 2.5 seconds. So there's quite a bit of a split at the moment. We can see that come down a bit. I can't see who them cars are at the end there. Got Blade Runner and he's mixed with someone else there in the Lexus. So that's not McNoser.
Top Cut.
Yep, thank you. So Top Cat's actually looking quicker than Blade Runner at the moment. I think he's done the right thing. Just drop off. Oh no. Maybe Blade Runner had an incident there. We missed that. Good evening, Carpers. Just talking about you a minute ago. Well done for last night.
Yeah, we're just congratulating and getting your third position. Well done, mate.
Yep, giving BoA the first win of the season. That really mixed it up in the team battles last night as well. I haven't done the points yet, but it's going to be a right battle between the top four at the moment. BMR put themselves back into the contention a bit more as well. It's getting really interesting. So jump on board with car 422 once again. in a grey and yellow Mercedes. AMG, that car is a beast in the right hands. To be honest, any of these cars are a beast in right hands. Look at Hash in the Bentley still.
I mean, each car suits each individually differently, doesn't it? It's like, look at Wanzi, how well he's doing in that Honda. But
There, he's doled it in. Got his first Pro League win last week as well, in the Amateur League. Sorry. When I say Pro Leagues, I mean the Sunday leagues.
Yeah.
So car 666. Can I jump on ball? Where is he? There, 66. Sorry, Hodders. Doesn't improve. Oh, he does. Sorry, jumps up to the third.
Does, yeah.
Just 8 temps off. 556 now, or 576. Was that? No, it was 556. Top Cat. He doesn't go any quicker. Got time for one more lap. I don't know what he's doing out on the right hand side there. I would not want to be there. He's pulling over. That's why I was going to say you do not want to be picking up the marbles coming into turn 1. Okay, that's not good. You've got to remember, guys, these races are streamed. Your etiquette is key. Going off and doing daft things like that during a race session is not... it's frowned upon. That does normally warrant a message from Diamond.
Which doesn't happen very often, mind.
No, I don't send many private messages. Ask anyone who sent me a message.
The general etiquette within BoA's...
Yeah, we set the standard early on of how we like to drive. It just makes it better for everyone else. That's the key thing. It's not about any individual. It's not about what I want. It's what people want.
Yeah.
We want to be able to race door to door and know we ain't going to get taken out.
Yeah.
And on the whole, we do get to do that.
I mean, it's understandable that accidents happen sometimes, but few and far between.
Racing Dutch will put up the Diamond telling off above his bed. So we're just watching the GT4s making their way to the line. That is the first time I've seen them do that. Jumping straight out. Ooh, that was a bit close, that one. They could have been out before the 10 minutes.
No, I don't think they were. I think they were just leaving the pit lane.
I can't save replays, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'll be on that.
I suppose we could review the stream after.
Yeah, let's try and work it out. 3 seconds.
Yeah,
good point, actually. Let's hope not. But also I kind of like a little bit of connivingness as well, like trying to sneak that advantage. I think that does make it a bit cool in a way. It's naughty, but it's cool. So
it seems that the guys are bunching up a bit too much for me. I don't know why they aren't creating a bit of a space for each other.
Just notice
there's nothing worse than getting on a good lap, getting a good time on your delta, and then
I always come out about 30 seconds behind, because there's normally a bunch of at least 5 cars that go straight out.
Yeah.
And unless you're at the front of that grid, I don't want to be out there. Actually, in the front of it, you've got the pressure of 5 cars sitting behind you. I'll come out on my own, just pumping laps in, probably get about 6 laps in. And if I can, I'll just go back to the pits, drop the fuel, and try and get really push the lap, but it never works. So we're on board with Angry Mantella as he makes his way through the final chicane into the final corner. Hits a braking zone, turns in, takes all of the apex there, maybe a bit too much of the curb, unsettles the car.
We need to have a word with Angry Mantella and Taz.
Are they still matching?
Yeah, they're still matching liveries. So next week we need to get that sorted out as well.
We've got a new feature coming tomorrow where I will review someone's lap. Someone's sent us a lap in. Someone quite famous within BoA. and during the practice session, I'll start the stream a little bit earlier, hopefully, and I will commentate whilst we watch their hot lap. So I think that would be quite cool. So we'll get to see what these aliens, what lines they use, and things like that. So I was going to do it tonight, but then I thought it would put the driver at a disadvantage tomorrow if anyone watches it. They'll know their lines and that lot. So I thought it might be handy for these boys, but we'll save it for tomorrow. So I think that'll be quite a cool little feature. Have we got GT? No, sorry, it's all right.
I'm thinking Noza for the win tonight. Seems last week he seemed absolutely solid.
Yeah,
Already
definitely
top of the table on the time. So
could anyone tell me if he's one of the RCR boys or not? I see we had a couple of the lads in. I see Pitbits there earlier. Because I did hear there's a couple RCR boys coming through the ranks. I've noticed that as we're growing, actually, we have little segments growing. We have like a little Dutch contingency, and then you've got little the race RC group, and then you've got a little American group. Now we've got the odds league starting tomorrow. Nearly forgot about that. Let's just carry on watching Angry Mantella for now as he makes his way. It's going to be the first to put a timed lap in. I think. I can't tell because with these colours they change. He does. He goes.
First with that.
So it's about 50. Yeah, about 2:07. I'd say that is roughly. So got a couple more guys coming and putting laps in, and Mantella's still topping out. About second in front, so he's looking good at the moment. Got car 161 coming round. Legend Hard Tears, who joined us in the party a minute ago. And he might have heard us there because he just ploughed into the wall. Car 743, JQ. He goes 5th quickest there in the GT4 standings. We're on ball with Droid now. Currently in 18th, yet to set time. What can he do? He goes 15th now as well, pushing JQ down to 16th. Got car 21 next to set a lap. Neil B. This man is an absolute trooper. As soon as he gets a chance, he's back in it. Does suffer with an illness. I'll tell you what, it could be worth doing a charity race for his... Yeah, doing yeah, I can't think of the words to put. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, first chosen charity.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that'd
That's
be.
what you meant to say.
I think that'd be a
Hero.
nice touch.
Good job I'm here all night, apart from when you
Getting me out of trouble. Clearly, guys, this is 100% unscripted. So we're on board with Mantella again as he makes his way through the final corner. And he comes across the line. He does go a little bit quicker. So he's about 10th off. Bakel coming across the line. And he jumps into second. 8/10 off Mantella. 79 coming across the line. Taz. He goes into 14th. I didn't see any move from Skill sitting in 15th. Car 35 coming across the line. Rock Morrow. He's now down in 15th as well. Getting tight in that little midfield there. Car 21 has got it spot on. He's out on his own, just plodding along. Where is he? Neil B.
Neil B.
No one can interfere with his race at all. Evening Kool-Aid. I don't think you can script Matty. Yeah, I reckon that is... I reckon we could probably write down some of his phrases though.
I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that script. I've got to come up with the most randomest things in the world. Like,
I like the way you stick with them, though.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, like your dad's dog and that lot.
Oh, right, yeah. or I stick them and then just add another little bit on at the end.
And Surf's one, the flappy one. the flappy paddle.
I don't even know where. Honestly, I don't know where they come from. It's just a randomness of words that all mixed together.
Yeah,
Sounds funny.
it's called Tourette's, mate. So, Mantella making his round, making his way round the final quarter again. Definitely put the most laps in so far. I think his third lap's going to have time for one more. Doesn't go any quicker.
Legend still hasn't put a time in yet, like?
No, he did. We saw him lose it. Maybe he picked up a bit of damage.
I think he's been in the pits and got that rectified, so hopefully he's get round and he's going to have plenty of time.
So we've got a couple of cars crossing the line now. Rock Morrow, can he improve? He does. He goes into third place of the GT4 class. We've got Droid coming up the hill towards the final chicane. Imagine this chicane's quite interesting in the GT4s. Especially that big boulder they put in the middle of the chicane. The best bit called out is when they try and make sense of what Matty's just said.
There was one time I said something in the part. I'm not going to repeat it because it was anyway.
Too rude for TV.
It was end of qualifying, and I just come out with it, and the whole party collapsed. Everyone was just in kinks. They were like, "Bloody hell! That was the most randomest thing I have ever heard in my life."
Love it. So them boys out on track. We've got 4 boys sitting in track in the pits. They're not coming out again, obviously. We're currently on board with Neil B to complete his final lap. Can he improve? He does. He jumps up. Cool. He just took 3 seconds out of his time there. Lovely lap by Neil.
Good effort, man. Good effort.
Awesome effort. So Mantella.
Yeah, going back to that the chicane what Mantella's going through now. We've had a couple of videos sent into the chats of one was Binky taking flight, and then the other one was bump stops doing a backward somersault.
It's going to be interesting tomorrow. It will be. You could just drop it at any place on this track. You don't lose massive amount of times as long as you don't spin it up around on the grass when you go off, because you've got plenty of run off on this track. Apart from in sector 1, it does get a bit tight in there. So Taz, he's sitting in 4th there, finishes in 4th. 247.
Nitro.
Nitro. And he went 5th. So there you have it. There's your full grid. So we've got Noza. Well, I'll tell you what, I will do this during the thingy lap, because I don't want to miss out. I'm holding on to my 100% record at the moment of not missing a start yet. I don't fancy starting it yet.
Hopefully they fix this issue come the end of the month.
Oh mate, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? They did check, because nothing worked up on the top bar on the menus. Nothing worked at all. Now timetables and options work. So hopefully replays, because I'll be able to save replays and things like that. So eventually I'll be able to come off the comms, let you guys do the comms, and I'll be able to like throw replays up for you and things like that.
Yeah, coolly. Roy has trouble with formation laps, so that's why it's now called the thingy lap.
The thingy lap.
Have you worked on your formation lap?
I'll
leave that there.
I'm going to the cutscene. You guys keep picking on me. I've done it. It's not the first time I've done it. Actually, I've done it quite famously a few times. Monza, I did it as well. But anyway, I'm going to go cut scene, so you can have check out the leaderboards and that lot. So a few names tucked in there, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back again. I do apologise about the little dots on the screen. That is my overlay, not your TV. Do not adjust your screen.
Dot.
So let's jump on board. So we go through the thing. Let's just come through sector 1. So we've got a long time. Someone's missed it. Car 28 is in the pits. Who is car 28? I can't see him. Adzinski. He's missed the start of the race. Second time we've seen that. We saw that last week.
Yeah, it's, I'm sure we've all done it.
But we have McNoza and Mike Leons on the front row. Hodders and Hoonigan on the second row. Third row we have HB22 Steel. And he's joined by JDB7 on the fourth row. On the fifth row we have Anzinski and Jam Jacks 2909. I ain't going to do all of them numbers, I apologise, but and then we have Top Cat. Oh no, it's all shifted round. Oh yeah, because of Badzinski. So we've got Top Cat and okay, right. So Top Cat's gone to 8th place, and then now okay, I'm confused. Sorry, it's just shifted around the timetables. I was reading that. Right, so we've got Mantella and Bakel are in the GT4 on the front row of the GT4 class. And then we have Taz and Morrow on the second row. Third row, we have Nitro and Skill R4. And then we have DG Droid in 16th. 17th, Neil B. JQ in 18th. Legend Hard Tears in 19th. And Adzinski will be starting from the pits If you're listening, mate, make sure your car's ready to go, because as soon as they come past you, they will let you go. So you won't have to do the full 30 seconds. I found that one out.
Is Edinski in the GT3 or GT4?
GT3.
GT3. Oh, he's got the GT4s to contend with now as well, so it's double punishment.
Yeah. But there's a lot of power parts on this track where should be able to beat them in the on the straights and that. So they're all bunching together as they make their way round the final chicane. Get that little bit more warmth in there. So we had a pretty clean turn 1 last week. We'll be hoping for the same this week. It's quite a tricky one. But the GT3 boys should pull a bit of a gap over. So here we go as they approach the line.
Green light.
And green light, and they are off. Not the greatest of views. So Nose has got a good start. He's followed by the Ferrari of Mike Leons and Hodder's. Hodder's got the inside line. Is he going to make the move? Oh, we've got a spinner.
Throughout the grid.
Oh no, we've got a spinner. We've got a Lexus round. I think we've got
Lexus and a Ferrari.
So we've got a couple spinners. A couple GT4s going wide there. Neil B's.
We've
got someone else off now. Oh, we've got a massive coming together. No.
Yeah. Audi and the Mercedes of JV Bakel. Tires of they're coming together. The Porsche of Legend Hard Tyres is off. Oh, what a terrible start, unfortunately.
That was awful start. These guys are going to have to learn their race together, because otherwise there'll just be penalties. We've got another spinner as well. Someone's sitting up on the top of the bank there. 990 is... So one of the contenders. I've lost... just waiting for McNose. So McNose has pulled out a hefty lead already.
Yeah. So
sorry guys, these timing balls are all over the place at the moment, obviously, because there's been loads of spinners. Yeah, this is something it took BoA like 5 seasons to get right. So these guys are just learning to race together, but that was awful, that was. So Rock Morrow in the GT4 and Angry Mantella are up in 5th and 6th in the GT4s. There's more GT4s in the top 10 than GT3s.
Yeah.
So we should get quite an interesting race on paper. Or
but with
a
all
complete...
the spins, it's JDB up to 3rd.
It's...
Get yourself out of trouble there.
So we've already got...
Steel all over the back of him.
Yeah, we've already...
All the time.
Yeah, we got Jam Jacks already trying to make his way round the GT4 BMW of Rock Morrow. So Rock Morrow definitely one of the gainers. He's just got to play it sensible with the GT4 cars, trying to save himself as much time as possible. So Hooligan
like
after
Mantella's got
he's...
Sorry, it looks like Mantella's got carrying a bit of damage, so we've had a couple of bumps in turn 1 there.
Yeah. Obviously our views are terrible on the turn 1, so helicopter view would be ideal at the start of a race.
Maybe like a far chase cam would be ideal, wouldn't it?
So we just see Adzinski make a move on Taz to make up into 16th now. A long race ahead of him. He's going to want to at least get through the pack. It's going to be a long, difficult evening for him. So same with Blade Runner as well. So Neil just gets out of the way of the GT3. That's what I'm saying. You just want to get out of the way of the GT3 boys. Let them get on with their race. Because otherwise you get caught up and you end up dropping behind. As we can see here now. Got Hodders. He's got. Looks like he took a nice whack on his on his left side.
I mean, Hodder's in the Lexus. I don't know. Not that. But they're battling amongst the GT4s.
I just realised pits are on.
Wide as well.
Are they meant to be on?
Oh. No, not this one. Oh, Rick's made his first mistake.
It could be a hell of a mistake.
I don't think they're pit.
I can't remember. Well, it could have come in handy now for Hodders and that, making his way through. I'd make his pit now, but oh, this could get awkward.
Good. Whoa. Just
Go on go on to Discord and check the rules for us, please.
Yeah, I can do that.
Be the best way.
No, I don't think there has been a pit for these though.
I can't remember being a pit now.
Because of the length of time.
Yeah. No, Tuck's already got it. Not meant to be.
Yeah. What we have to do is we're going to just have to review the footage from the stream to get the end results.
Well, let's just crack on. Hopefully they're just all come for their pits anyway.
Yeah. Or none of them do.
Or none of them do. Yeah, one or the other, but... Well, I can see a few guys having to make a pit at the moment, so... it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just getting the message through, because some of these guys know to pit. Like Rock Morrow's a seasoned racer. He knows what that one means, so it's going to be tricky. We do need to get some sort of communication sorted.
Yeah.
It is a right pain in the backside. But let's just carry on with the racing note, so hopefully they all stay up, fingers crossed.
Noses.
No, they all get a 180 or 180 second penalty, I think.
What I can
We're
do is
only 7 minutes into the race, so
what I'll do is I'll set my Xbox to record the final stint of the review myself as well.
it could have to be a rerun. If there's a major issue, it would have to be a re-race. Because there will be people with massive disadvantage. So let's see. So we'll either go one way or the other. Like most of these guys do race pretty regularly. So Rock Morrow, I do know he races his CRS, so he knows about that. He'll definitely know about the one. So I reckon Hodders will as well. Hoonigan.
I mean, there's quite a few guys here that they're in the lowest tier of BoA, but they've been around for quite a while. I mean, you can already see it, cause, like the driver around is the platinum, the white over the red and the grey.
I can't reset, mate. I've got a CRS stream after this.
We're a bit tight for time, unfortunately, mate.
Yeah, Saturdays are like that.
We're just gonna have to let it run and just.
Well, we just run it next Saturday, if anything, because it's meant to be a break next week. But let's just see. Let's worry about the racing for now.
Yes, enjoy the racing.
Because we're watching Hodders making his way through the pack. So he's currently just past Rock Morrow, as we were talking about him. Got Lexus coming in behind him, a Top Cat now as well. He seems to come up into a bit of pace during this race. Excuse the rhyming. There is a break, no, because, well, it should be a public holiday, but maybe one day it will be a public holiday. It's the BoA birthday. So it's our 1 year anniversary, or birthday, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, Morrow had to get out the breaks there.
Have you decided what we're doing?
Right, there will be, the plan is for possibly a live party stream with the admin, and like with the original 5 as well. And then on a Sunday, a hour and a half Zolder with admin and friends. So people have been around with BoA for a long time. Maybe try and get Voodoo and McLovin and things like that in. That'd be a good crack. And then after that, there will be a 3-hour race at Zolder. And that's free for anyone to enter. So we fill 40 seats. We'll do 40 seats. We've got the capacity to do 60 seats. So, but yeah, I want to do a bit of a podcast basically on a Saturday night with some people could just ask us questions and find out what individuals do at BoA. So, and get to know the team that built BoA. Like, I could say, you could sort of say on the face of it, like myself and Luke, but we're like, there is so many people involved in BoA and built what we've got here. Luke's going to accuse me of being drunk if he's listening to this.
Because you've said something nice about him.
Yeah. No, he says every time I get drunk, I say I love what we built.
Slavering.
Hence why I don't drink anymore, and I'm an horrible git.
Sim Jack's closing down the gap on JDB there.
Just jumped on board with them, just spotted that gap closing down.
Look at that. Getting better.
Yeah.
And as is Angry Mantella on Rock Morrow. He's pulling some space back.
I had a feeling Carpers would be up for the 3-hour race. Carpers, you had me scared out my wits last night. That ending to that race, Jesus Christ. That was insane.
Yeah,
but well done though, mate. Well done. You and Rog done so well last night, holding off that pack. That battle with Drunken Horse Racing was one of the best battles I've seen this season. Yeah, Kool-Aid's in. So I'll be streaming, but I will be taking part in the hour and a half. Obviously, hour and a half. Ferrari, Zolder. It's got me written all over it. So Zolder is the big where BoA also won the first team battles way back when. Matty was part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that one?
GT4s.
Yeah, that was at Zolder.
GT5s. Yeah.
The Genets, which will be making a comeback as well, with the pack dropping this week on Wednesday. So everything's coming along. So we do normally get a bit of a boost during when there's an update. So we could be getting a bit of busy again. So we've got the 2 GT4s of Skill and Angry Mantella battling. Rock Morrow. No, sorry. No, sorry. This is Rock Morrow and Angry Mantella battling.
Yeah.
My apologies. But Sim Jax is also really closed in on the back of JDB7 there.
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
So it looks like these lads, I don't know. Oh, we have got guys starting to pit now. Fingers crossed. There's no way to get a message to him or anything. If only the message pops up on the screen. I'm sure Seacods will start. Well, there is ways on Discord, but it weren't foolproof. So, but we'll have to think of a way to get 20. Apparently, the new S and X are still 16 parties as well, which is a bit poo. I don't know what it is on PlayStation. So Hodders came into the pit no matter what. So Hodders came in anyway. We don't know with Neil. Neil definitely knows the rules of BoA normally. So, the GT4 really got in the way there. Allowed Simjacks right through. Who's the GT4?
Come in.
Yeah, hope so. Oh, they're all starting to come in.
Now the problem is that with them not obviously knowing that they might not even have a strategy sorted, so the tyre pressures might all be off. As T's looking quite racy behind Bakel and Nitro there. Oh no, yeah, Nitro as well.
Yep, sorry, just jumping board with them. So Blade Runner almost made his way back through the pack. That'd be your first aim of the night when it beat the GT4s. And then you look at the cars, but guys in the same cars. Well, this is how I'd do, because like Kool-Aid's become my rival. He don't even know it, but he's gonna. I think he's gonna smash it this season. I think Kool-Aid's on for promotion back to the Pro League. As long as people don't keep taking him out.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
So Hoonigan in 6th now. Jump down to first.
It's halfway through. Look at the gap. I mean, look at the gap between the top three. 8 seconds.
There's a big old. There's a massive gap. We're not used to that anymore, are we?
No, it's that's what I love about these. No matter what, like, every single pro division, it's
it's all the way down.
And as Luke was saying at some point today, it's the amount of people that are out there practicing.
Yeah. Is that another GT3? No, these are all GT4 battling here. I thought I'd see a GT3 amongst them, but no. So, but Nitro is carrying quite a bit of damage. So, and so I get confused now because Thingy's just made his way through there. They've just made their way through the pitters.
So that's Sim.
Oh, we've got a stop go for car 916 Blade Runner. So that could be him out of the pits pretty much. So there's a lot of guys pitting in now. So this is where it gets interesting now. Fingers crossed everyone does a sensible thing and pits. Mike Leons does better in the in GT3s than he does the GT4s, I've noticed. He is pretty quick in GT4s, but struggles during the race, I've noticed. But he's looking solid in that Ferrari.
Yeah, I always thought Mike Leons was pretty quick in the GT4s.
Yeah, but he always ends up falling
like,
backwards, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it just seems to be. But he's looking solid tonight. It looks like most of the guys are pitting in. This is good. It's going to be so complicated if people don't pit.
I think if worst case scenario, we might have to just write this one off for the points tally wise, and then continue the points scoring next week.
Well, it's sad there's no race next week anyway, so if anything, they'll just rerun this race next week. Yeah. So most guys are pitting in, but we do know there's going to be guys who do just want to. They do just want to win and want to grab every chance they can.
Yeah. I mean, we had that at the start of last season, didn't we? We had,
not mentioning no names. Probably won't be watching this anyway.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
5. So got 11.5 minutes to go. It's going to be interesting. We've got another 2 guys in the pits, so that's good. Yeah, and he's made his pit, and he's got to stop go now as well. When he's got to make another pit if he wants to clear it, that penalty. Otherwise, he's going to get another penalty.
I'm sure he's just as well. He might have been practicing his GT4 all week, and then he's just got a call up to the GT3 for tonight.
Yeah.
So
JDB7 now in the pits. So half the grid is now pitted, so common sense should prevail here.
Thing is though, when you're in the zone, you don't really look at anything else. I don't even realise my times or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, true, but I think you just notice people in the pits as you're driving past them, past the pits and everything. I think, yeah, we've got another car in the pits there, I think.
Skiller just dived in.
Yeah, I think all the GT4 boys are now all pitting in. This is good to see. Nitro's just pitted in as well. So only the top 3 and Blade Runner, who's having a nightmare.
Blade Runner went in the pits, didn't he? Must have changed his tyres.
Yeah, amateur mistake, but I think most of us have done it.
Saying that, these you have like a little window at the bottom of your screen saying mandatory pit stop valid. Or
yeah, true. That is true.
So that'll be on the screen.
So we are into the last 10 minutes. McNoza led from the start. Got a hefty gap over Mike Leons, who also has a decent gap over over Steele. Mike Leons has come back at Noza, I've just noticed, down to 7.6 now, that gap.
Yeah.
So, and then we've got sort of fairly split out behind them.
I think with that gap there is Mike Leon's putting a decent lap in, because he's took a second out of Noza, but he's also gained a second on Steele.
Yeah. So we're on board with Mantella. Will he put it in now? Because yeah, he is. He just cuts him. A hefty old lag there, but yeah, we've just seen Hodders spinning again. No, he just jumped straight over the. Why has he stayed out? I'm confused.
I think he is as well. I don't think he knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, he can't be changing tyres. He's missing something. He's back in the pits again now. Top 3 still haven't pitted. Nor has Mantella. Blade Runner's once again in the pits. But as you said, you do get that screen on your screen. Well, we got back with it there. I've just missed. So we've got Adzinski's making his way through the pack. And then we've got Top Cat Hodders battling away again. He sort of had a decent battle. Hodders had a nightmare of a race. See him spinning a little while ago again. So Legend Hard Tears is back in pits again. Still waiting for these guys to pit in.
Everyone's still in the pits. 916.
Yeah, that's Blade Runner and 161.
Yeah.
Which is Legend Hard Tears. They're both sitting in pits. So we're waiting for 96, 65, 422, and number 49.
Basically the top 3, isn't it? Oh, and Anglo Mantella as well, because he's
Yep.
he's yet to come in.
I think it'd be a case of just They'd get a 40-second penalty or something like that. Oh, I think someone's just come into the pits there.
That's
Mantella.
Angry Mantella. Yeah.
Right, so I'm sorry, but if you don't pit now, then you're
Yeah,
you should be.
he's just passed him as he's going into the pits. So.
Yeah, but I've just jumped on board with McNoser. He's just passed it again.
Yeah,
These guys need to pit, otherwise they will. Yeah, because they must have noticed
really
the whole track. But yeah, well, who? Sorry,
Hoonigan. He's
yeah,
really
made
well to fight back as well. He had the off at the start, didn't he?
No, he could end up winning this race.
He could have.
After penalties served and that.
That's it, but goes off.
Yeah, let's hope not. So I'm just trying to look out this. It's really spread out again. So Rock Morrow, just on board with him. Rock Morrow's going to grab first here. He does. He's coming past the pits now. So Rock Morrow now in first of the GC4 boys. McNoser, Mike Leons and HB still yet to pit. Well, if I don't give out a penalty, everyone else gets. They get 50 seconds taken off their time. Because I can't penalise everyone else for taking their pits, for doing the right thing. So, and I know Mike Leon's
worst case scenario, we'll always rerun it next week.
Yeah.
Got the break, so.
916. Is that Blade Runner again? Blade Runner off the track there. See a plume of dust in the background. Adzinski, he's not really come back, has he? He's got damage on the front end again.
Oh, McNoser just nearly being took out by the BMW
Of
I think it's GQS, sorry. Yeah, JQF.
oh yeah.
In turn one, I think he missed his brakes, but all is well. But McNoser's really pulling the gap on Mike Leons now. It's up to 14 seconds.
Yeah,
It's nearly double.
Maybe Mike Leon's got caught up in a bit of trouble or something.
Not really, because the gap's still the same between him and Steele.
It definitely looks like the front three are definitely not going to pit. I can hear R1's Racing Dutch's point about that. Like McNoser might only see fourth and fifth have pitted on this, the little box you get. But HV still and everyone, and you still got the box on there. No, there is really no battles at all at the moment.
Everything's. I haven't seen a grid as spread out as this in a long time.
Nah, it's been a while. This one of them tracks, so like Marmite, isn't it? You love it or hate it. I know Mango loves this.
Oh, there. McNose is in now for his dives in for his pit.
So now
and Steele
have to pit. They have to pit.
Yeah, they have.
Let's jump on board with them.
Have to follow suit.
Well done. So 90% of the grid, and we just yes,
So
this is brilliant. This is I'm a happy man now. Don't have to deal with the aggro.
Steele's in as well.
Whee!
Good stuff. Champion.
Decency prevails, as I said. Etiquette's sportsmanship's more important sometimes than stealing a win.
Credit's due as credit's due. Massive pat on the back for these guys. I mean, obviously, it's not incorporated into their normal race, so.
And we threw it at them by mistake, but we are well done. Yeah, we ain't got no. Oh, yeah, we don't need. Sundays and Mondays are hard enough. Trust me. Mondays, it gets horrible. Trust me. Admin's not a nice place to be on a Monday.
Yeah, they're always the mundiest Monday that ever Mondayed.
Yes, yeah. You think the worst of Mondays is that Monday.
Always a relief
Every week.
around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon when everything's sorted out.
Yeah. But yeah, well done, all these guys.
Was right,
They've all come back in. So did Hoonigan come back at him at all? Where's he?
He's
Could catch still.
Yeah, he's come around the final
corner, but he has got GT4 flapping around in front of him.
Yeah, Steele hasn't dropped yet.
So Hoonigan's going to grab third place. He's just dropped. Yeah. So yeah, he's going to grab third place on the final lap, I'd imagine. So where's McNosa? Got yellow flags popping up all over the place.
But I suppose with these guys pitting on the last lap, the tyre situation with like the pressure wise isn't going to affect them dramatically, is it?
Yeah. I will say that some of the penalty people send in are quite amusing. I did have one sent in about me once when I was I spun on a curb. I got someone sent in a report on me. That was funny. But it has made the racing as a whole so much cleaner. Can't remember who exactly brought in all that system. Seacons would have done the main part, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'd go with that Carper's driver's day. But
Sim Jacks is quite close to Hoonigan here.
Yeah, he's had a decent comeback as well. It's not close enough.
He's got it definitely within a second.
McNosa makes his way round the final corner. Well done to him. Keeps us going.
You never know, you know.
The leader has finished the race.
And then Mike Leons makes his way round the final corner as well, followed by Rock Morrow just behind him. Rock Morrow had a blinder of a race as well. I don't think you can forget about him as a driver of the day. He's won the GT4 race. Yeah, Simjack's definitely picked up some pace at the end there, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did. He was right in his bumper after the final chicane. So
yeah, I'm going to have to go possibly. I'm going to have to go Rock Morrow. I think because he's done it quietly, but he's just picked up the win there. I'm going to go Rock Morrow because he started
for GT3.
Yeah,
okay. Hoonigan, and then GT4. It's got to be Rock Morrow. Yeah.
Is that a bunch of guys battling now? They're just getting all tied up with each other. Adzinski is coming back at Top Cat. Too little too late possibly. It's not over yet. Yeah.
Adzinski repping the BoA colours well. Not realising it is. It's just like a common like colour contrast, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Sticks out, doesn't it? You know when you see black and yellow. It's normally at the front of the grid.
Black and yellow, black. Second and third, which will do us nicely.
Well, we picked up the win on the night. Yes. He did exactly what I hoped he did last night. That was a brilliant race last night. We've seen some great racing here tonight as well. Complete nightmare at the beginning. Well done, Neil, picking up 18th there. So, and that is your grid. That is everyone. So well done. Most of these guys had decent races. There was some incidents, but we do find this. Don't expect this to be clean for a couple more weeks. These guys are just feeling their feet within the game, or with each other. It's an absolute nightmare out there sometimes. Even with the guys we race with every week, you still get caught up in incidents. It is the way it is. But I hope these guys enjoyed themselves out there. That is the main thing. But yeah, we're back next. Well, I say we're no race next week. Everyone took the pits, so we ain't got no dramas there either. Well done, everyone on track type. Apologies there as well. But thank you everyone for joining us on in the chat once again. And thank you, Matty.
Not a problem. Pleasure as always.
Yeah, that was good. So, as I say, we're back again in about 20 minutes or so for the CRS GT3 League. They are at Monza. So you will see the likes of Malone, Prawn, Sirkos, ACC. You'll also see Rock Morrow probably in there as well. Matt Puck. So a lot of familiar drivers on BoATV now. There's a point actually. A lot of these drivers are getting quite familiar, aren't they? So, but anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there and we'll see you in 20 minutes or so. Cheers, guys. Oh, Taylor as well. Cheers.
Yeah, the GTA chat's been going wild.
Alright, cheers, guys. Bye.